What's up guys, this is Dan or Crazy Bad Cuber. In today's video we're going to be doing a full review on the Angstrom WuShuang M 5x5. I did a first impressions of this a while ago and we're going to do the full review now. And sorry I haven't uploaded in a little while. I've actually been packing my house. I've been quite busy. I am moving, so my film set behind me is going to change. I'm not sure what that's going to look like when I get to the new place, and I don't want a huge gap between videos, so I've got a couple coming up as well that will be released while I'm doing the move, so hopefully there's not too much of a gap between videos. So I will spoil a surprise right now. This is my new main. I'm sure you guys all predicted that already. What did I do here? That's so wrong. But it is a really fantastic puzzle. It moves really well. It's definitely better than the other 5x5s that I've received as the WuShuang, whether it be Cubicle Labs or Cubicle Pro Shop or the stock version itself. The only other one I have right now is the Cubicle Labs. This one is magnetic and it is stickerless. I did have the Cubicle Pro Shop unmagnetized version of this as well, but I actually ran into a fan of mine named Dayton, and he was like, cool to meet you, and so he didn't have many puzzles, I think, so I went and brought him a whole bunch of stuff, including some Angstrom stuff, and that also included my Pro Shop 5x5. So I don't have that anymore, so I hope he's enjoying it. So one of my favorite parts about this puzzle is literally just how smooth it is, and that has to do with the Angstrom Gravitas and Dignitas mixed with DNM 37. It is super smooth. It did take a while for that to break in. For a while, if I would move the outer layer like this, it would move the inner layer with it, and that was a bit of a pain during the 3x3 stage. But with the magnet strength that's in this puzzle, the 3x3 stage is really nice, because you can literally just like hold on to the edges of the puzzle, where on other 5x5s that aren't magnetic, sometimes you move it like this and the layers kind of go with it and you can't really do anything. But that's the purpose, one of the purposes of the magnets, is so the 3x3 stage is really nice, and you can literally just hold it by the edges. Say for instance on Cubicle Labs WuGM, it's a 7x7, and I can do the same thing. I can do an algorithm just by holding the edges, and to me that is a really like good feature of a good big order speed cube. I remember Kevin Hayes was doing a live stream once, or maybe it was just a video tutorial or something, but he was doing something, and he's always been really good, right, with big cubes on a 3x3 stage. Obviously he's like a world record, you know, solver, and I asked, how do you grip only the edges? And this is before magnets were involved, by the way. How do you just turn so well and grip just the edges? I've always wanted to do that. He said he might make a video on it. He didn't, but now he doesn't really have to, because magnets actually do that for me. And that was like one of my biggest things with big cubes, was that I'm not able to do the 3x3 stage by just gripping the outer layers. And to me, that's a much better way to grip a puzzle in order to do the 3x3 stage. I literally cannot stress enough how smooth the outer layer is. I've watched many videos on the Angstrom 5x5, and basically everybody has said that it is the smoothest turning 5x5 they have ever tried, and I definitely 100% agree with that. And the other thing too that we've known about since the very beginning of the WuShuang ever being out is the phenomenal corner cutting. Like, you can cut so far with this thing. Not quite 45, but you can cut more on this puzzle than you can on any other 5x5, and it really makes that 3x3 stage and the center pairing really good. Like, it is phenomenal compared to anything out. In fact, I'm kind of blown away that a 5x5 can corner cut that much. You never do it in a solve, but the fact that you can corner cut that much makes just regular corner cutting that much easier. And you never really rely on reverse corner cutting on 5x5, at least I don't. But it can reverse about half a cubie or so, which is really nice. If I had one complaint about this puzzle, it would be the Angstrom sticker. Now, I wish that it was just printed on the red sticker itself, but it's raised up, and it's not a square sticker, and it's starting to discolor around the edges, and it's starting to peel up, and I'm starting to feel it on my fingers more than I did when I first got it. If you were to buy a stock version of the WuShuang, it's going to cost you $23.99, but right now the Cubicle's website shows it at $17.99. It is 62 millimeters and it comes in 136.9 grams. However, if you were to buy the Angstrom version of this puzzle, It's also 62 millimeters, but it's a little more hefty at 148.7 grams, and that has to do with the magnets and probably the lube job as well. And the price tag is a lot more. It is $74.99. I'm going to show you guys a solve on this now, and I don't have my competition timer anymore. It's just died. I've had it for so long, and I'd like to get a new one, but in the meantime, I'm just going to use an iPad for that. I'm not the fastest 5x5 solver, so bear with me. Alright, so obviously this puzzle is my new main. I do have a little bit of a bias towards Angstrom puzzles and the Cubicle in general. They've always been really good to me, and I think that their products are the best that are out there. I haven't tried everything, but from what I have tried, Angstrom products are definitely the best, and this 5x5 is totally beyond anything that I thought it would be. If I had to describe the feeling of this puzzle, I would say that it is extremely smooth. It's a little bit, you can feel a little bit of friction in there, especially when you go past the magnets. You can feel them attracting to each other. And the outer layers are a little tiny bit bumpy, just like they are on, any other WuShuang. The inner layers definitely are a heck of a lot smoother than the outer layers, and I think that's due to that bumpy feeling of the outer layers. But overall, everything is perfect. The tensions came perfect. I've literally never had to do anything. And for a $75 cube, you really shouldn't have to, and you definitely don't have to. All right, guys. So yeah, definitely recommend this puzzle. It is pricey if you've got the money. Yeah, I 100% recommend this puzzle. I guarantee it'll be the best 5x5 you've ever tried in your life. Well, hopefully. Don't quote me on that. Everybody, it's subjective, really. But I'm pretty sure it will be, because I've never heard anybody else really say anything other than that it's the best out there. So you guys can get this puzzle at the link at the top of the description. If you guys want to get it cheaper than the listed price, you can use coupon code CrazyBadCuber at checkout to get a discount. Thanks to the Cubicle for supplying that to you guys, and also for supplying this puzzle for me to review and have. It is totally awesome. I've been doing a lot of 5x5 lately when I do have time, because I've been packing to move. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.